When opening up a document in Photoshop, Illustrator, whatever digital art software you use, you may have seen color mode options RGB or CMYK. If you don't understand what that means, keep watching this video. So RGB stands for red, green, and blue, which are the primary colors of light. RGB is an additive color mode. This means that we start off with black, and then by mixing RGB colored light at varying amounts, we can create certain colors. Adding all three together at equal intensity makes white. RGB is good for screens, so if your design is intended for social media or a website that you'll be viewing from a desktop, phone, tablet, any kind of screen, an RGB color mode is the way to go. RGB has a wider color range, so you can achieve lots of really vibrant colors with it. Going back to my last video comparing raster versus vector graphics, using RGB color mode is great for raster graphics since they are best fitted for designs viewed through screens. Now CMYK stands for cyan, magenta, yellow, and key, or black. You may recognize these as the colors of ink cartridges that you place in your printer when the ink has run out. CMYK is a subtractive color mode. When printing, we start off with a white page, so in order to get the color, we need to layer on the different colors of ink. Adding all three colors together will make black. So as you can imagine, CMYK is good for printing, so it should be used for anything such as posters, prints, business cards, t-shirt designs, etc. CMYK is more limited in color range, so the colors will be more muted than in RGB color mode. Using CMYK is great for vector graphics since these are usually intended for printing purposes. I'll show you an example. So I have a specific shade of blue here. I started off in RGB color mode, but now let's say I want to print this. If I was to keep this in RGB color mode and then print it, I may be disappointed to find that my dot looks a lot duller than how I originally designed it. Remember that CMYK is more limited in color range, so not every color will print as vibrant as I see it on my laptop screen. I'm going to open up Photoshop, and to get a more accurate preview of what my dot will actually look like when I print it, I'll go to Image, Mode, and then I see that I have the option of switching my color mode to CMYK. Now that I've done that, you can see that the color has gotten a lot duller. You can do the opposite as well if you started creating something in CMYK. In Adobe Illustrator, for example, you can do this by going to File, Document Color Mode, and by default, you'll usually be in CMYK color mode. If I change this to RGB, we see that we get the blue that we originally had in Photoshop. So that's the main difference between RGB and CMYK color modes. If this video was helpful, leave a like and consider subscribing for more educational artistic content. Have a totally awesome day, and I'll see you next time.